In a world where haunted banjos echo across moonlight swamps, where gators grow to the size of minivans, and where the only guide is a catfish that talks like your Uncle Earl at Thanksgiving, one girl, one destiny, one game. South of Midnight. Okay. Enough drama, but seriously, South of Midnight might be the weirdest, wildest, and most wonderful game I've played this year. It's got folklore, funky monsters, and yes, a poop spraying sprinkler. You've been warned. Sitting at a solid 77 on Metacritic, this game knows exactly what it is. It leans into it harder than any possum on a porch swing. This is your official South of Midnight review, complete with gameplay impressions, tips, and more southern spice than a gas station hot wing. Story time in the deep south, so the story hits quick, like blink and suddenly you're Hazel, a young woman from the deep fried heart of the South, and boom, magic powers. You're now a weaver, a spirit fixer, family drama manager, and a part-time mythbuster. Welcome to the job. And let me tell you, this ain't your typical RPG town. We're talking deep South vibes, foggy swamps, dusty roads, banjos playing in the distance like some ghost is just casually jamming. The whole game feels like you got dropped into a southern folktale, but one where the cryptids want to high-five you and punch you in the face at the same time. And then there's Benji, a giant talking catfish with a southern drawl so thick you might need some subtitles. He's wise, hilarious, probably gives great hugs. I'd probably die for Benji, and that is all. Every character adds something, even the creepy ones, and by the end of the game, I cared more about all of them, which is wild, really, because I usually forget 90% of the NPCs faster than I forget my Netflix password. And yes, Haunted Banjos, still a 10 out of 10. Way to go, baby. Gameplay, aka mushroom trauma. Gameplay time. First off, thank the swamp gods, this game has difficulty options. Because I play games to enjoy the story, not to be spiritually wrecked every 5 minutes. I'm looking at you, Elden Ring fans. Y'all out here suffering on purpose. Combat is a little repetitive, but when it flows, you can pull off some smooth looking combos, especially once you unlock some key upgrades. More on that in a little bit. The platforming actually is pretty solid. Some chase scenes had me sweating like a gator in a sauna, and the puzzles, fun little brain snacks between fights. But let's talk about them dang exploding mushrooms. Who did this? Why? What did we do to deserve this? If I ever meet the dev who designed them, I'm handing them the glitter bomb and I'm walking away silently. Oh, and at one point, there's literally a poop spraying sprinkler. I'm not even mad, I'm just impressed. Someone on the dev team woke up and said, hey, this is a good idea. Level design is mostly linear, with a few secret paths, like that one gas station bathroom key you never find. Gameplay, Haunted Banjos, a solid 8 out of 10. Visuals and vibes. This game looks like Into the Spider-Verse got lost in a Louisiana swamp and decided to stay forever. The stop motion inspired animation is so unique, it feels like you're playing through a living storybook. If that storybook was haunted and occasionally on fire. Character designs, weird in the best way. One of the enemies looked like a melted candle with cowboy boots, and I kinda liked it. And the whole world is dripping with that southern gothic flavor. Mystery, magic, moss-covered everything. It's like Tim Burton got invited to the crawfish bowl. Also, I watched a pig get eaten by a gator in real time, and honestly, I'm still emotionally processing it. The visuals, Haunted Banjos, 9 out of 10. Sound and music, them bangers is banging. This soundtrack, it's easily the MVP of the game. Bluesy, eerie, sometimes a little chill, sometimes hype. It's like Red Dead Redemption had a spooky cousin who's also a DJ. And sometimes the music actually guides you. Like, the lyrics help you find your way through the game. It's giving haunted Siri, but make it a little folk. The voice acting is fantastic. Every character sounds like someone you meet on a roadside diner, and immediately you trust them with your life. I don't think I ever played a game that leaned into the southern folklore this hard and actually pulled it off. The sound, Haunted Banjos, no question, 10 out of 10. I wish I had more games like it, no debate. Performance and bugs. Overall, the game ran really well, until the cutscenes. Then it was like my computer forgot how to breathe. Choppy frames, weird stutters, like the game was buffering even though nothing was loading. It didn't ruin the game, but it definitely yeeted me out of immersion more than once. I couldn't tell if it was my PC or the art style or just cursed cutscenes maybe, but it was noticeable. Like, I think my graphics card got scared. Haunted Banjos for performance, 8 out of 10. It would have been a 10 if cutscenes didn't glitch harder than my brain on a Monday morning. Tips and tricks, aka don't stutter like I did. Save your points and unlock the double dash ability as soon as you can. It changes everything about the game. Feels like Hazel hit the NOS and never looked back. Don't be afraid to explore off the main path. The game wants you to poke around. There are upgrades, lore bits, and some low-key creepy moments just chilling out there. Alright, some quick questions and answers. Is South of Midnight a Souls-like? Nope. It's way more forgiving and story-driven. Souls fans might cry from the lack of pain. How long is South of Midnight? Around 10 to 12 hours if you take your time. Longer if you explore everything. Shorter if you sprint like a raccoon with a firecracker. What type of game is South of Midnight? It's a third-person action adventure with puzzles, platforming, platforming, and a magical southern storytelling, a genre I'm now calling swampcore. It's South of Midnight open world. Not quite. It's linear-ish with side paths and places to poke your nose into a little bit. Final verdict, should you play South of Midnight? If you love games that are different, that take a few risks, and you mix folklore with magic and throw in a giant catfish named Benji, then yeah. It's not flawless, the combat's basic, and those cutscenes were like watching a PowerPoint presentation on a potato, but it's heartfelt, beautifully made, and absolutely dripping in style. Final score, Haunted Banjos. If you add them all up, it is a 9 out of 10. Hit that like button like a gator slapping on a porch door, and don't forget to subscribe for more weird, wild, and wonderful video game reviews. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm off to find whoever made those exploding mushrooms and have a very polite but emotionally charged conversation.